Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 29th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern Wednesday. Excuse me. What do you think the best way to eliminate fear? Do you think it's running from it, ignoring it, trying to suppress it? The old saying, put it under the carpet, hope it go away. If you choose to eliminate fear, you would want to consciously move toward that feeling and breathe. And as you do this, you will find that the fear dissolves. And remember, fear is a feeling that is directed to you by the ego mind through the heart mind, so then it becomes a feeling. It cannot hurt you. And here's the thing that oftentimes, all of us have a challenge with, is to not be afraid of our feelings, of your feelings. We've talked about this. Just continue to feel and move forward. So, when the ego mind dictates thought, it sends the thought, and it's just a thought. So we determine, whether consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, we determine what we're going to do with that thought. Seriously, it cannot be forced upon you from the standpoint, well, the thought is automatic. It is a choosing that we enact. So that thought comes in and it goes to the heart mind. And the heart mind, the thought becomes a feeling. So this is where we get muddled. We embrace different thoughts, either knowingly, consciously, or unconsciously. And it then becomes a feeling through the heart mind. So when we have these feelings, like fear, anger, hatred, manipulation, deception, all of these things that we experience from one time or another, they're feelings. They're just feelings. So if we move forward, if we continue to feel and move forward, it will dissolve. The fear will dissolve every time. And some of us may choose that if we are devoted to becoming a totally fearless, awakened spiritual being, then we can dramatically enlighten our lives in many amazing ways. So, it's just something for us to understand, is that the thought becomes a feeling. Now, the feeling, we can either walk through it or harbor it. And if we harbor it, it grows. And what do we do usually? We try to push it away. We push it somewhere. We try, I'll put it over here in this closet and leave it there, and then it won't bother me. But you notice that it keeps surfacing. It'll keep surfacing with us ongoing basis. And a lot of us don't know what to do with it, see? Because it just kind of hangs with us. It just hangs with us. you literally walk through it, it will dissolve. Isn't that interesting? A lot of us run from it. We're running from things. We run in the opposite direction. And does it go away? Well, maybe it'll subside for a bit, but it's still there. And that, what does that do for us? It really doesn't. It causes us to become what? Stressful, filled with anxiety. Different things for each of us in a different, some of us different ways. But it all boils down to the same thing. So walking through it is paramount. And it's basically the confidence without the ego mind, the confidence through the heart mind. And you're knowing of the God that you are, and you're knowing that you're of source creation, created by source creation. And always remain in the now, the present. Period. And it's like us tuning in. We tune into things. We focus and tune in. And it's just like anything. It's not something that we acquire. It's something that we tune into. We tune into it. It's like on the old radios. We tune in, we dial it, trying to get it just right. And come in clear without, little or no static. So we kind of, you look at the signal, radio signal, and you understand the signal's constantly coming in, but we aren't receptive to the signal, so we don't pick it up. And if we do, it's kind of muddled and it's staticky, and we can't make out the words, all right, or the music. And we try to figure out how do I get this clear so I can understand what's coming in to me. And so what happens is that the universe, source, is constantly sending these radio frequencies, and it is massive financial abundance. It is massive wealth. It is massive riches. But yet we're so, muddled from the standpoint of saying to ourselves that, we have, I can't make it out, and it's frustrating, and I heard this, I heard that, but I can't, it's just too interrupted. And so we concentrate, and we relax. And a lot of people, we focus on, and what fear is attached to all this. Fear, fear of lack of. We don't have enough. I can't pay. Can I pay my bills? Can I do this? Can I do that? When this is not going to be? When am I not going to have to deal with all of this, or have it in my life? So, how do you free yourself from? And a lot of us are overwhelmed with these stressful financial issues. How do you free yourself forever from them? Now, this is one that you may find a little tough to do. The secret to becoming financially receptive is to embrace a state of relaxation instead of stress about your current financial state. See what I mean? The secret to becoming financially receptive is to embrace a state of relaxation instead of stress about your current financial state. But what do most of us do? We have the fear of feeling, okay? And the fear is sent in through the ego mind. And then it's a thought at first. Then we literally have it come in through the heart mind as fear, which we embrace the thought through through the heart mind, and it becomes a feeling, which then it can be fear, worry, whatever, okay? So you do the opposite of what we normally do. And that is to embrace a state of relaxation instead of stress about your current financial state or situation. And that's the more you relax into and surrender through your current stressful relationship with money. Have you ever noticed that the majority of us have a stressful relationship with money, a fearful relationship with money? And I don't think any of us can deny that if we have integrated honesty with ourselves. We know that. It's not a secret. And it doesn't matter how much you have. It's everybody across the board. And the more we expand of that which we are, our energy field expands and opens, naturally attracting more prosperity into our life. See? This is why it is so important for us to deeply relax into and surrender through our whatever our current situation is. A current stressful relationship with money, current stressful relationship with relationships, all right? Current stressful relationship with lack of. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The energy of relaxation carries a high vibration. See? Again, it is a higher frequency, higher vibrational frequency. And that instantly shifts you into a receptive state and consequently allows the universe to fill your request for abundance. Now, what happens when we are stressed? We automatically shut down our creative manifesting channels, repelling that which we want to create, bring into our lives. And vibrationally speaking, what we want to attract literally cannot come into our lives because the energy of stress, fear, and worry block it. This is when I talk about we stand in front of ourselves and we block the flow of unending abundance from source creation from the universe. Unending. We block it. It's like putting a lead cover over us, a blanket over us, to stop the radio frequencies from coming in so that we can listen to them, bring them in. So it is imperative for any of us, if we desire, to relax. I mean, really relax and trust that all is going to be well no matter what happens. And go infinitely deeper and deeper and deeper into this relaxation, allowing the feeling of any financial burden to be lifted from your life forever. Forever. Not temporarily. Forever. I am sharing with you a formula that works all the time. And the tough part of it is for you to practice it. Not just to do it once or superficially and then get irritated because it's crap and it doesn't work. So, the energy of relaxation carries a high vibration that instantly shifts you into a receptive state and consequently allows the universe to fill your request for abundance. It's unlimited. Like the true wealth of this planet is unlimited. There are no limits. It is those who control and try to oversee and enslave the life on this planet into believing that there isn't enough. It is external authority. Hugely so. And the power that we are, and we come to the understanding with ourselves that that isn't the truth. Now, one of the biggest, and I'm not going to call it a revolution. I will just say one of the biggest shifts, the greatest shift of this generation, this civilization currently, is the discovery that Homo sapiens, human beings, by changing their inner attitudes of their minds, they can change the outer aspects of their lives. And this is so imperative because, guys, we're the power. It's not out there. We're the power. We're surrounded by it. We're made of it. Source creation put us together. And the good news is that relaxation is easy to do. And it feels so good to do it. Relaxation is our natural state. It's your natural state. It isn't something that, we have to work on or get once in a while. It is our natural state. We have been so much convinced, so much through this civilization, that it isn't our natural state. Worry, stress, and fear and lack of is. So therefore, you can effortlessly tap into the part of you that is always relaxed, always, and knows that you are divinely supported, the God within you. Deep relaxation is something you can look forward to. Now, yet, how frequently do any of us give this gift to ourselves, to yourselves? Can any of us simply decide to let ourselves relax more than ever before during the course of the rest of this month into the next? Now, when we take time to sit, meditate, turn our attention into the divine, abundant, spiritual essence, the perfection that we all are, then we open up our energy field to receiving more abundance from the universe. The flow is always there. It never stops, and it never will. And the power of the heart mind in understanding of the ego mind goes beyond anything that you believe is possible. This is where we must overseek beyond that. Anything you believe is possible. Anything that you believe is possible in the right context of the positivity is. See? It isn't going to be, it is. And we set our limitations in this life. Life does not set them for you as widely believed to be so. You set your limitations in this life. So, you simply decide that you are going to open yourself up to receiving more abundance and relaxation this week. Claim your right to break the bonds of what may seem impossible. See, there's the trickster right there. The ego mind, if it's out of control and it's not overseen by the heart mind, oh, this is impossible. There's no way. How can I shift this? This is ridiculous. This is just absolutely ridiculous. It's not going to happen. And how many of us say that to ourselves? Now, it's up to each and every one of us to choose the time and space that we see for ourselves doing this in the now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but we choose the time and space that we see ourselves doing this in the now. And remember, it's always good to recite this all-powerful financial affirmation before you relax into deeper abundance. And here it is. The more naps I take, the more money I make. The more naps I take, the more money I make. The more naps I take, the more money I make. This is an all-powerful financial affirmation. And that's before you relax into deeper abundance. This is the statement. It's real simple that you make. It is a vibrational frequency. As you speak it to yourself, you can say it out loud, you can say it to yourself. And a good one I like is this all helps you relax about your current finances, and thus you begin to receive more abundance from the universe, because it's constant. This isn't a joke. It's not something that's, it's made up. People have tried it, sure, absolutely, and they've gotten nowhere. You know why? Because it comes from the ego mind, and it comes from fear, frustration, and pressure. It isn't true relaxation. That's why it's not going to work. And Anthony Robbins, one time, when you are grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears. We talk about gratefulness, the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. That's why I say it so much in our meditations. When you are grateful, fear will disappear. It absolutely does every single time. You know why? Because you are not allowing the fear to overtake you. You are walking through it. And it's replaced by abundance. Why do you think that we're all literally hurried, forced into chambers and directions like rats in a maze, to constantly be injected with fear, worry, stress? Three things. Relax your body and mind through conscious breathing. We talk about the breathing, okay? Whenever you notice you are worrying about money, stop what you are doing and begin to deep breathe. Deep breathing in the now. The very act of breathing takes you deeper into your body. Breathing anchors you into your physical form, which always is abiding in the God source that is always here now. And the source, this source, is the most loving, abundant state you will ever find. So, this is why you take a moment right now and take 3 deep breaths. And with each breath in relaxation. Feel it, experience it, and with each out breath, when you breath out, release any stress or tension you have. Feel it. You notice a feeling, a deeper peace in your body. Do you notice it yet? Breathe deeper. Include all the thoughts and emotions you're stressed about. Breathe until you can feel the peace. Then let it in because you deserve it. And this will center you and automatically reopen your energy field to receive the abundance that is awaiting you. It's always waiting there. 2, be grateful for the abundance that you have, whatever it may be. One of the most powerful ways to open up your ability to receive more abundance is to relax into the energy of gratitude. The act of feeling grateful for the money that you do have instantly shifts the energy in every cell of your body, as well as those electrons in your bank account. Or, if you don't have a bank account, in your pocket. As you flood your body-mind with gratitude, the deepest, the highest of deepest gratitudes, you start to feel complete and whole on the deepest levels. But when you literally covet or grab or stretch or scrape or force or push, the opposite will engage. When you are thankful and you know that your cup runneth over and are no longer in the habit of desperately searching for ways to fill it up, you already know it. It is a knowing. It isn't a guessing. It isn't a supposition. It is a knowing. And connecting with deep feelings of gratitude means everything is already perfect exactly as it is, and that manifesting more money is not the most important thing in life. This understanding frees you from money on one level and instantly makes you financially free. It lends you financial freedom. So every time you start to strive for more abundance in your life, stop, and be grateful for what you already have. You've heard this many times, but this is a deep understanding. This isn't superficial. Most of us, we do it in a superficial way, and it has no effect. It isn't said with generosity, with gentleness, with kindness, with humbleness. It isn't said that way to yourself. And you'll see how effortless it is to receiving more financial prosperity as we go downstream. It isn't something that is going to be. It's something that has always been and always will be. It's just that we are out of tune. So, this frees you from the money. You daily visualize receiving the prosperity you desire. Visualization supports your entire mind, body, and relaxing. And that's receiving more abundance because it creates a blueprint for success in your subconscious mind. The baggage room that you have surrendered and released all of the past baggage so you have ample room to fill it with deep prosperity, abundance, relaxation. See, every one of us are meant to be abundant and financially wealthy and rich. All of us, everyone on this planet. Now, for instance, when you imagine biting into a spicy taco or whatever it may be that you're imagining, you start salivating, don't you? And your mind believes and knows that you are already abundant right now. Your whole body goes, and simultaneously starts magnetizing what you want in your life. The key to a highly effective visualization is to connect strong feeling states to the pictures that you create in your mind. And you create this in your heart mind. So just literally, you're creating the life that you desire through the heart mind as it oversees the ego mind, and the ego mind sends all of these thoughts that are just thoughts, and you direct which thought you bring in, turn into a feeling or an emotion, and then direct it accordingly. It's strong feelings, feeling states to the pictures that you create in your heart-mind. So literally, you manifest what you desire. You create what you desire. You feel it in your body. And you keep turning up the volume and tuning in the strong, abundant, and positive feeling that this imagery creates. There's no limit to this. And it is time for us in 5D, 5 frequency, 5D, 5 density, 5 dimension, however you label it, to start embracing this fully. And understand that you are the prosperity that you desire. You are the prosperity that you desire. You are. No one else is. Nothing out there is. You are the prosperity that you desire. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure we all are. And the first thing we want to do is relax our bodies. Relax them. Not superficially, not through the ego mind, but totally surrender to every aspect of your life in this very moment now. Surrender to the kingdom of God within you. Surrender to the God that you are. Fully, easily, and move as you surrender into the deepest, the highest of deepest gratitudes for everything. I don't care if it's a pencil, a piece of lint, as crazy as that sounds, but to be in deep gratitude for everything. As you surrender, and as you deeply relax the body, it will respond in deep relaxation. It is your natural state of being. Why do you think it feels so good to truly, deeply relax without any external authority? Because it's our natural state of being. So we relax. You know how many times that when we're relaxing, we feel guilty that we're relaxing? What do you think that is? Well, that's an interplay between the subconscious mind and all of that baggage sitting there that you gathered from the past and your ego mind dictating to over the heart mind. That's where it comes from. And so you go into your natural state of being. You relax. You surrender. As you do this, the body just eases. And the gratitude floods you, but deeply aware. And as we do this, we want to move into the now. The now is all we ever have. The past, the present, and the future is all in the now. We don't care to go back. We don't care to go back in the past and drag the past into our future to create a future from the past. We don't wander into the future because we're creating the future in the now. So as we're in the now, as we deeply relax the body in the highest of deepest gratitudes, we want to breathe. We want to breath in through our noses, take a nice, healthy, deep inhale through the nose. We hold it 3 seconds. Here's the frequencies. I am light, I am love, I am. I am light, I am love, I am. I am light, I am love, I am. And then we easily breath out through the mouth. Now we want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. The breath is the now. The breath is the relaxation. The breath is the gratitude. It is always in the breath. It's the peace between heartbeats. It is the silence, the kindness, the gentleness, the generosity, the humbleness. Now, as we know, the breath is always in the now. So as we breath in the now, we're breathing in divine positive energy of that which we are. And the divine positive energy, what is its source? Source creation. Collective consciousness of this planet Earth, Gaia. Collective consciousness of the universe. And all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. You, all of us, are the prosperity that we desire. It has always been that way, and it always will be. And until each and every one of us, on our own way, and through our own decisions, till we go deeply within the gods that we are we going to finally confirm that as always being of that which we are, the kingdom of God, the mind of God, the heart of God. Because each and every one of us are the prosperity we desire. We are the prosperity. The prosperity isn't out there. You see how it's been reversed? We are the magnets. We are the prosperity. We are the abundance. We are the wealth. We are the riches. And we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, always, 24/7. Now, as we breath out, we're breathing out, as we all know, all the little things that we try to argue with ourselves about. Well, this really isn't working, and I just feel silly about it, and it's just really not impactful, and it hasn't done anything. I've tried this before, and it's just a nuisance, and it's just ridiculous, so I'm just not going to even bother with it. It takes too much time and involvement on my part, so I'm just going to forget about it. That's the ego mind. Now, we are with the heart mind. We are with the God. All together. I, myself, and my God. And we have many with us. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of the civilization. They vibrate at a higher frequency than we do. It's the only reason we don't see them like we see everyone else. We see them on occasion in humanoid form. We feel them. We smell them. We interact with them. There are trillions of them, thousands surrounding each and every one of us. They've been with us since the beginning. And all of them are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, or they couldn't be here in this now. Same with the Ascended Masters. They're with us all the time. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Hell, Thought, and many, many, many more. These have ascended out of the body and are in God form. We are God form who have ascended into body to experience the body. the life. Are they any better than us? Are they any bigger, more powerful than us? No. We all are from the same source. They have been with us for a long time, and they too are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. So we all come together, since we're all part of each other, and arm in arm, hand in hand, we form circle of light, halo, around the equator of this planet Earth Gaia. As we do that, we encase the planet. We also encase ourselves. This is a field, a shimmering, kind of a gossamer field, if you will, in your heart-mind. Visualize it. And it sparkles and glitters. You can see through it. You can move with it. And all low dark matter frequencies cannot even sustain in its presence. They vaporize. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael to remind us of our healing power. The violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael to remind us of our resolve, of our strength, of our power. The white fire, our etheric armor, brilliant, pulsating. It is the highest of the highest highs of deep eternal love. All low frequencies and low survival matter frequencies and dark matter frequencies cannot even exist in this field. The purple transmuting flame. Anything that is of illness that we don't care in a lower form, we can transmute it into neutral light substance, whisk it off to the great central sun, be reabsorbed into the source of all things. The violet ray of cleansing, we can come in and cleanse all the area that any dark matter has been in residence formally. The golden white pink light of prime source, Creator God, Mother, Father God, and the source of all creation, source creation. This is the highest of highest high frequencies. It is the source of all creation. And it is up to us to keep this vibrational frequency, because it is our natural state. And when we drop below it and lower ourselves into lower frequencies, we open the doors wide and offer to invite all of the lower dark matter frequencies in. So it is up to us, always has been, always will be. As we levitate above the planet, we begin to go up and up and up, and we step outside the body. We float above the body, where all of the source creation energy flows continuously. And as we do this, we are compelled to reach out to our other brothers and sisters, the other facets, the other parts of source creation, the others as we, the other gods, all of the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, in the highest of deepest gratitudes. They're in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind. Kindness, gentleness, generosity, humbleness, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence. When they come in the Guga plexus, 360 degrees from all avenues, billions of universes. One Guga plexus, one unit fills one universe. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, inner earth, all of them, many, many, many civilizations. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light, and the highest and deepest gratitudes. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, peace, bliss, joy, tranquility, and benevolence. They come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. Their gods with our gods with theirs. In this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, they are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders. Just to name a few, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, Pleiadians, the Sirians, and many, many, many more. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes can join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity and humbleness, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, in freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. Their gods with our gods with theirs. Arm in arm, hand in hand, in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is saturating everywhere. We call upon our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, kindness, gentleness, generosity, humbleness, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence. And they come, arm in arm, hand in hand. Join us in this meditation, in this now, in the circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth Gaia, in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. And just to name a few, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. They're in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, gentleness, kindness, humbleness, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence. And they come in the trillions, in shapes, sizes, forms, configurations, colors, which we've never seen. Our gods with our gods with theirs, arm in arm, hand in hand. They are in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one, and we are all love. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. We all created this sphere. It said center circle. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. It can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. It literally lifts the fabric of all creation into the higher and higher and the higher frequencies of the highest of deepest eternal love, and from the highest of deepest eternal love, all in source creation. It grays the sacredness of space, the darkness into lightness. We feel it as it floods each and every one of us, saturates us from head to toe, inside and out. Not only our physical bodies, our temples, but the kingdom of God within. We're literally saturated with the understanding and knowing that we are all that there ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. What is housed in these bodies is pure perfection in divinity. It is created by source creation of the deepest eternal love and from the deepest eternal love. We are the prosperity. We are the abundance. We are the relaxation. Relaxation is our natural state of being. All that we desire comes to us when we maintain a deep state of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes eternally. All else floods in. All the desires, all of the things that you have wanted are automatically flooding in. We have each tuned our radios to the highest frequencies of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love and gratitudes. And we keep that tune precisely where it's at in the deepest of relaxations. We look down upon this planet, Earth Gaia. We see all of our brothers and sisters in all life, on, in, above, and below. And they, too, are flooded and saturated. And they, too, wake up to the knowing that they are the God, that their natural state of being is relaxation, and that all that they've ever desired is what and who they are. They always have been, always will be. So in the highest of deepest gratitudes, we relax deeply through the heart-mind. We embrace the love that we truly are and the gods that we truly are. We've tuned ourselves to the highest of high frequencies, the deepest eternal love, and the deepest of gratitudes. And our abundance is always, and our prosperity is forever. And our gratitude is eternal. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. think we can all see the progression here on, basically connecting things. And as we do that, these are pieces of the puzzle that we're bringing together for everyone in their own way to assemble in their heart mind so that they can visualize and see how everything is connected and learn with their journey deep within them of who and what they are. So as we progress, therefore you see the results. You see the increase in the vibrational frequencies. You begin to understand that in order for things, for their frequencies to increase, the collective consciousness frequency must elevate. It must levitate. It must rise continually up and to higher and higher frequencies. So everything that is occurring that is finitely engaged with this planet as she rests, all of it is due to our collective consciousness literally elevating itself higher and higher in the deepest eternal love and gratitude, and us knowing our natural states of being and embracing that, and literally detoxifying ourselves with all of this control mechanism that has literally stymied and retarded our civilization from advancing to its true potential and abilities in this universe. So be in the deepest of gratitudes you choose to be. It is up to you. It's not going to be forced or directed or manipulated towards you. It is up to you to make that decision permanently. When you make that decision, it is permanent. So take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. This is an understanding with each of us that we embrace. That literally, when you understand that you are the riches, the wealth, and the prosperity, it isn't out there. It isn't chasing something. It isn't incessantly scraping and grabbing and wanting. You are the source. So once you come full circle and you start to understand who and what you are, and you start engaging that which is of you, all of these things will start flooding to you, with you, into you. We will have a PFCC tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on this line. As I recommend all the time, I think that you should bring a hard tablet, pencil, pen, whatever, to ledge down some of the information. We are going to give you kind of a formula for autism. All right, and there's been many different applications that have been formulated with this, but going to help some of the people out there. I got inundated with autism letters and requests, so we're going to kind of go over that, what its causes are, and how it can be eliminated. So, amongst many other things. We will be back here also for the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 30th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern, Thursday.